Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I have a guest whom I've grown very fond of over the years. We've become great friends, and I'm very delighted to be chatting with her again today. Guylaine Vallée, she is a senior consultant, teacher, and author at the Birla Center for Vedic Palmistry in Quebec, where she's guided thousands of clients since the mid 1980s. And she is a, shall we say, a protege of Ghanshyam Birla. She spent over 3 decades interpreting handprints, teaching palmistry, and doing Vedic astrology consultations and helping students integrate Vedic wisdom into their daily lives. She is the co-author of Palmistry for Happiness, The Transformational Power of Vedic Handreading, and which is a new book which just came out in May, I understand. And there it is there. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Very, very striking visual.
Right.
And then she also has Introduction to Has Jyotish, as well as the author of The Happy Palmist, My Joyful Adventures in Vedic Palmistry. She's known for her warmth, her humor, and practical approach. Guylaine brings palmistry alive as a tool for self-discovery and transformation, blending ancient Vedic insights with modern applications. So welcome, Guylaine. Welcome back. Big hugs through the internet.
Big hug to you too. Thank you, Joey, to be with you. I'm so delighted. I know you're very busy, and to find a little window of time for me, I truly appreciate. Thank you very much.
It's not about finding time, it's about making time for friends. So it's such a joy to be with you.
Yeah.
Now, Guylaine, the last time we spoke, Ghanshyam was still in the body. He was still with us.
Yeah.
Now he is no longer in the body. He's still all around us, and I know he's still guiding your work, and he's still with you. But his passing obviously was a profound moment for the Birla Center. How have you guys been doing? How have you evolved since then? And what are you doing to personally bring forward his vision?
Well, I'm so happy that Ghanshyam give us Vedic palmistry to work, because if we didn't have that work, I think we'll be in a million pieces, because we truly miss him. He was a great, for me, was a big heart on 2 legs. I keep saying that of Ghanshyam. So kind, so good, so wise, and he helped thousands and thousands of people. So continuing his mission, it's really our goal. And all of us, each time we meet, either we have a meditation together or a supper celebrating a party, we always talk about Ghanshyam and all our memory with him. And it's so funny, a little anecdote, that I had a client who came, and she goes, oh, I'm referred by Leonard Cohen. And I go, oh, well, he passed away many years ago. Yeah, but I was one of his girlfriend. And he met Ghanshyam when Ghanshyam was at the restaurant whenever he came to Montreal. And Mr. Cohen never forgot what Ghanshyam told him. You will be famous, you will dance, and you will go with king and queen. And he used to say to her, one day go and meet this man. And so we have, like I call clin d'oeil like that of Ghanshyam. I go, Ghanshyam, you didn't told us you meet Leonard Cohen, you know? I wish I could have his imprint. But so Ghanshyam is always in our heart. And whatever we do, and that's why, Joey, I know you met him, so it's very, very special. So even though he's not there, his words, his wisdom, it's in all our book, our course, and we try to live the legacy, and not just of the word, but Ghanshyam used to say, palmistry, it's a way of life. So you have to integrate those words, you have to integrate those philosophy, and that's our job. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love job.
A
We
labor
love
of
it.
love, yes, for sure.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
And I mean, the
Mm.
part of carrying his mission forward now, this new book that you just flashed earlier, um,
Here we go.
Palmistry for Happiness. This is a book
Yeah.
which you co-authored with him, correct?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And this is his last. Yeah, it's his last book, and for me, it's like all his 50 years of research. It's for me, it's the best book of Vedic palmistry. It is so easy tool to learn, to study, to learn about ourselves, because palmistry. It's like the original aspect of Vedic palmistry. It's a tool to self-development. That's what it is. But then it became entertainment and prediction and for fun. But Ghanshyam is trying to bring it back to what it means. So, hey, you don't want to just say, yeah, you have 5 union line, good luck. No, why it's like that? Why do you have 5? And what's the reason and how we can change that? So in this book, what it's fun, it had a lot of for happiness, what can make us happy, and the blockage of happiness, what can block our happiness. And when we can learn about it, hey, 50% of the problem is resolved. Then the other 50%, you have to practice the new attitude. And this is fun. This is really, for me, life without changing, without growing, without learning about us to be better. I mean, what a waste. So we have to do that. We have to grow. We're here for a reason to be better, to, hey, finally to have enlightenment. But hey, let's go step per step. So this book is a great, great tool for everyone. Mm.
That's wonderful. I like, and we've talked about this before in previous discussions. Um, Palmistry in or Hasta Jyotish, it's also not just a fatalistic approach to divination, but it's also an evolutionary approach where it emphasizes transformation. Like, this is kind of what you're born with, maybe the inherited karmas that you brought forward into this life, but
Mhm,
you have that free will that you can um, you know
mhm.
change your destiny, and the lines on the hand will change. I mean, that's always something that has stuck with me.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's exactly it. I mean, if people were coming with that, but more and more people are getting aware that, hey, what is my weakness? What's my strength? What's my karma? And what is my dharma? How can I change? How can I use the best? And that's what I love, because our hands are with us 24 7 on 7, 24 hours. We cannot hide. And that's what I love, to be able to read the palm and not, like you said, be fatalist. No, it's a reason why. So even if we see something difficult, it's like, but then maybe we attract a partner who have the good line, so we can learn from that or learn from the environment we're in. So nothing is bad. It's just a training, a learning process, learning curve, like we said. And hey, it's how can we? So that's why I love the hand, because you can never feel bad. You understand. You
Mm,
go, oh, okay, that's why it's like that. Maybe my headline is too straight. So I have to learn to bend a little bit, to accept, to be a little more philosophic, not so demanding. So the person change, and then it change. Like I'm having fun with people when their lifeline change, because many times the lifeline, that's the one around the Venus, the thumb. And when it start, let's say straight, but then it become round. So straight mean it's rough, it's tough, it's struggle. But round, it's easy. But sometimes the person, when they come to see me, they're just in the transition. Okay, now I used to struggle. Now how do I go with the flow? So yeah, it's fun, really.
yeah, no, it's so interesting to hear about how people can shift, and how that's reflected through the, not just through the cosmos, but actually physically. Um,
Yeah,
Now, the thing is also, you have the book that was recently released, and I know at Birla Center, you guys are not resting on your laurels. You're teaching, and you're doing your consultations and everything. Um, now you have an upcoming course that's coming out
yeah,
very soon. I
yeah,
think I believe it's called The Sun, the Key to Our Heart. And
yeah.
I'd like to know more about this course
Mhm,
and about awakening the sun's energy and why Surya
mhm, mhm.
is such, well, I mean, all the navagrahas, all the 9 planets are important, but
Yeah,
Surya
yeah.
is that one
Oh, yeah,
luminary that sort of guides everything. And I'm wondering if maybe you can
absolutely.
talk a little bit about that and how that's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
reflected in the
Amen.
course.
Yeah. Well, we do have all our courses are online, and this is what is so fun. So when people want to learn, not just to become a palmist, they could, but learn about themselves. But like you said, Surya, the sun, it is so powerful because we know the sun in the sky, every planet turn around it is the boss and he's shining. So we have that same strength in us, in our own chart, wherever the sun is, or Leon the lion, but also in the hand, that's the fingers. It's the ring fingers. So we're going to study that for 10 weeks to understand. But it's not just study I want people to do. I want them to experience their own sun. So it's a very different courses because that fingers relate to the heart chakra. And so, hey, it relate to your heart, it relate to your love, it relate to your passion. So what do we love? How is that fingers doing? Is it too close? Is it curved? Is it small or big? So we're going to see all variation. But again, with a lot of case history, because we have so many, but not to feel bad, but to learn and to uncover that sun element. And then we have line and sign of wisdom who come on the top of it. And that also will show us, hey, how do we use that sun energy? Because when we're in the heart, it's showing us how to love ourselves, love other people. It has the key for unconditional love. Like I just read a book of Mother Teresa, and she said, love until it hurt. That's hard, but that's the unconditional love. And then with that, that's mean we accept ourselves, we accept other people, and we don't play the drama of life anymore. But all of that, we see it on our sun, with the papillaries, with all the complexity we could have. We compare ourselves with other people. Oh, they're nicer, they're taller, they're more lucky. The sun is not like that. The sun shine. You shine on the cauliflowers and the broccoli the same way. So if we can wake up that sun energy in us, it will be how everyone will feel they will be in their heart and not questioning their heart. How many times we have a passion, but then we go, oh no. So that's why when I see mother with their kid and the kids start having a talent, and I tell them, encourage them, because that will develop that sun energy. Sun is conviction of heart, convinced about something. Like I remember Ghanshyam when he told you, do Vedic astrology. And you kind of go, well, Ghanshyam, voyons donc, what are you saying? But you did. So joy, that's conviction of your heart. You could have just not listened to it and push that away. So how many time and opportunity, they don't come too many time, but when the heart is open, then we can listen to those opportunity and go with it. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy, no, but it means that you're in love, you're passionate about something. So that's what the course will be. And everybody's in love with a lover. So become a lover, love something. And
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah, that's
that's
the sun energy.
it's I remember having that conversation with Ghanshyam, and I think I had to go through a whole journey before I discovered that passion. I think
Mhm.
if I was smart, I would have listened to Ghanshyam at that moment. But
Yeah,
I had
yeah, it's
to
a process.
cook a little bit,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Uh, but
Say
everything,
the
yeah,
same Because Ghanshyam told me the first time he saw me, he said, "Oh, you will work for a mission, but it will take you 1 year." And I remember when he told me the word mission, oh, I just love it, but I didn't know what. And it took me a year to realize, oops, my mission is with palmistry. I love that. So yeah, like you said, we needed to cook the heart a little more, make it warm.
That's right. That's right. Now, the thing that I
Yeah,
noticed about this program too, and maybe you can talk a little bit more about it. So this program, it's not just about learning theory, but like you said, it's really
mhm,
about a journey of self-discovery, and it integrates a
yeah,
lot of different tools. And I know that you like affirmations and breathing and meditation. Um,
yeah,
and you sort of hinted that these practices will link back and mirror into the palm eventually once the person has integrated
yeah.
them. But how do you see these processes linking back to the hand? The lines in
Well,
the
it's so
mouth
fun.
themselves are
Well, that's what we're going to give a lot of example. Like the course have three concepts. First, they will receive maybe 20, 15 page of text that they can be able to download every week because it's 10 weeks. Then they will receive a video of me of 15 minutes that explain that text. But then once a week, I will have a webinar live that also is recording. So if the people miss it, they can always watch it. And in that webinar, I'm going to talk first 10, 15 minutes about astrology, the planet to see what's happening. But then it's the aspect of the sun. And in it, we have a lot of case history showing the before and after, or every case we show the how to change with the tool. So the people will realize and they will get so much information. And then they have a Q&A. So they can ask questions, they can do quizzes, they can even do the exam if they want to practice. So, oh yeah, a lot of, because don't forget, sun energy, that fingers related to the heart chakra, that's air element. And
mm,
air have everything to do with the breathing, with the prana. So more we work with the air element, more we're going to work with that sun energy because the air goes everywhere. So we don't want to have a polluted air or a blocked air in ourself, but it can just go freely. So we want to do that. So anybody who want to change or connect to their heart, welcome to the class. And you know what? They can come and we'll still give the special because if they come from Joey, they can just say, I'm coming from the show, and we'll give them the special because it's finished now. But coming from you, we'll open the door and we'll give them the special. And yeah, it's a very special class. I'm excited about it.
it sounds like a very great and generous offer. So you heard it here, viewers. You can go. I'll
Yeah,
put the link in the description, and
yeah,
we can have it there for you in the future as well if you see this video. Um, Now, there was one more question that I wanted to sort of ask you, and this sort of ties into how the importance of Surya in your own life, Guylaine. Um, you've been carrying on this mission as Ghanshyam has predicted, and you seem to be doing a
yeah.
very, very good, open-hearted, loving
Mhm,
job of it.
mhm,
Um,
mhm,
what have been the greatest blessings for you of Surya in undertaking this
mhm.
journey of
Oh,
carrying the teachings of the Birla Center forward?
well, it's funny because when I joined, 1 year after when Ghanshyam told me I was ready, my son is in the ninth house in Pisces, and I started the dasha of sun exactly a year after. So it was the perfect timing, and for me was like I wanted always to understand. I knew life was more than what we see. It have that aspect of God and enlightenment and all of that. I love that, even though And life is, you're young and you want to find love, but I felt it's a deeper love. And so I just joined. And more, I study palmistry. And don't forget, I didn't even speak English when I started.
Mm.
Everything was in English, it was French. But the little bit I could understand, I loved that. I felt, okay, it makes sense to me. I never studied to become a palmist. I was studying, I love my gang, I love Ghanshyam very much, but was more for me. But then, because I saw the change, then I went, oh, maybe I can help other people. And then the fun multiply, because for me, when I see people change or their life get better, oh, that's my paycheck. That's my contribution. I go, okay, good, bravo. You're on the right track. So I love doing that, and it's been like that for 40 years, and I continue. And with the blessing of Ghanshyam, even though he's not there, but like you said, Joey, he's there. We dream about him. We heard little cliche like that. Like even I had one lady who loved Ghanshyam, and she said she saw a psychic, and he told her, "Oh, Ghanshyam is very busy up there. You have a lot of people. He's like Elvis."
I
And
know.
Ghanshyam was a lean lion. Yeah, I can believe that. Ghanshyam busy with a lot of people.
I have no doubt.
So oh yeah, so it's fun. So I go, it's like I can hear his voice, I can hear his smile and his laugh was so contagious. But Ghanshyam was really in his heart. I mean, he chose palmistry to as a tool for self-development. So we continue, and thank you, Joey, to help us to promote that, because it's not so easy to change the concept. It's not palmistry for fortune telling. You make your own fortune. You change. Don't wait. Don't wait that, hey, even if your destiny start, let's say in 3 years, why? Why not now? What are you going to wait? What are you going to understand in 3 years? So that's my question always. So if the people are willing to work, then yep, the line change and it's fun and they feel better. So, oh yeah, so join the sun.
Yes. And
Ghanshyam used to call Ghanshyam used to call the sun line the fun line. So it's a fun class.
yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. And I'm thinking back of my example as well. If an astrologer, if someone who's living a bit more of an enlightened life looks at you and says to do something, don't wait 20 years like I did. Go ahead and jump in.
Right. Yeah. Well, you see, it's like, but when you're cook, you don't change your mind,
Yeah.
So look at it now, Joey. So it's like, yep. And sometimes it's like a stepping stone. Then you just dive into your dharma. And
Very true.
yeah,
Very true. Very true. Well, everyone, I'd urge you to check out the link in the comments and go ahead and enroll for this class and learn from Guylaine.
you
She's
will not
she
regret.
not only very knowledgeable, but she lives with an open heart and she's very loving, and she has a lot of experience that everyone can benefit from. So, thank you for coming today, Guylaine. I really
Oh,
always
thank
enjoy
you
talking to you.
very Oh, thank you, Joey, very much. And God bless you and continue serving the community like you do.
Thank you. Take care and thank you for
Bye.
watching.